welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. But today, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. We got to grow this family. And thank you to my subscribers and my supporters. Yes. Don't forget to follow me on Chit Chat with Inky. That's on Instagram. And follow my daughter business page, flame_unique. On Instagram, and she has a website, flameunique.com. She has a lot of nice stuff on there, y'all. Ladies, you would absolutely love it. Fellas, you would absolutely love the stuff for the ladies that you can purchase for your significant other. I even got this bracelet, if y'all can see that, off of there. Very pretty. You can wear it out wherever you would like to go, you know. So she has a lot of nice things. Check her out, y'all. Today, we are doing our review / recap on Kandi and the Gang. Yes, too many Tuckers in the kitchen. So, y'all, the episode started off with these two ladies dressed like old ladies. And they come in with these big bottoms and twerking. Y'all, Mama Joyce was getting her life when they was twerking. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I said, this lady is a trip. And Aunt Nora's face was priceless. I don't know where these ladies came from. I just thought that was just weird but cute, okay? So Brian taking orders, y'all. Brian is a trip. And I absolutely love me some Brian. He's taking orders, and he tell them, after he get the people orders, he tell them your food will be out in a few days. I cracked up. I said, this guy is a mess. So about your food be out in a few days, Brian. Oh, Lord. He's funny without even having to be funny at this point. Torn come in and rocking Chandrika shades, honey. And Chandrika was like, okay. You rocking shades by Chandrika. I was like, oh, that's cute. You know, her shades are really cute. And she said that she has a business with shades because she used to get complimented on her shades. So they showed us like a pair of white ones that was like boxed, and they were really cute. I'm like, okay, Chandrika, I see you, sis. I see ya. So Chandrika, y'all, decide to stop being a hostess for about 15 minutes and go talk to Torn in the parking lot, so she could tell him that somebody's going around snitching on her to Kandi and Todd. Y'all, not only is she investigating, but this chick got like 5 suspects, y'all. Let me tell you, she has Patrick, Melvin, Brandon, Marie, and Rashad as 5 suspects. Where did Rashad come in at? And where did Melvin come in at? Okay, so we know Patrick like to tell. We know Brandon like to tell. We know Marie like to tell. But I've never really heard Melvin or Rashad. Well, Rashad did go tell. Okay, we can put Rashad in there too. He not excluded. So we got Kandi and Patrick. Kandi and Patrick is at Patrick and Melvin apartment. They have such a cute apartment, y'all. Like, I really like their apartment. And they seem to be really good roommates / cousins, you know. And Kandi was just looking around, and she's like, okay, nice. Like, I like this. And she was saying that Patrick reminds her of her late brother, Patrick. I was like, okay, what a coincidence. And Melvin is like a son to her. He's lived with her and everything. So I'm like, okay, Kandi, she really do love these two cousins / sons / whatever to her, right? So y'all, Patrick shows her this TV that is hanging from the ceiling on a chain, y'all. And he says that Safari is the one who taught him to hang his TV around some type of big pole pipey thing from a chain in the room. Oh my God. I'm like, just hire Torn back already, okay? Because this is not Safari's specialty, okay? So Kandi like, it seemed like Safari wear the pants, and she does. So Kandi like, well, you know, I feel like you should go ahead and still have your housewarming, like, and Safari just needs to support you. Like, if that's something you want to do, then do it. And I have to agree with Kandi. If it's something that you want to do it. It's your place. It's not Safari place. And Melvin just standing there. Well, Melvin, dang, don't you pay the bills here too? So where's your voice? She running both of y'all and only go with one of y'all. So Patrick is a goofball. This dude, I mean, I just don't understand. Like, he looks like a man, but he doesn't think like a man or act like a man. He act like a little boy, and I'm just tripping because I think he's funny. For how old is he? I don't know, but I think he's funny. So, oh yeah, he called it a floating TV show. So Patrick was saying that. What did he say? Patrick said that. How did he word it? Wait a minute, y'all. How did he word it? Because it was funny how he worded it. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, Patrick. Oh, Patrick. And Kandi was like, you know, like, and I have to agree, like, you don't want to not be you. You know what I'm saying? Kandi, like, in the beginning of a relationship, we all try to do stuff to please our significant other or what have you. But at the same time, you still got to be who you are. And I had to agree with Kandi with that. You still have to be who you are. So I agree, Kandi. So then we got Don Juan. We have Kandi, Todd, and Don Juan, y'all. He got video again. Don Juan, boy. Look, watch yourself around Don Juan. This dude always got some videos, some pictures, something all the time. He is always telling on somebody. For real. And that's one of the suspects that Chandrika didn't name. He the one to be telling on people the most. So he has video of Brandon and Dominique smooching child in the office, which that's no surprise. They've been doing this probably for a while. You know, it's just pretty much coming to light. But they've been doing this for a while. So they suggest that they move Brandon or Dominique or whatever to another restaurant. Now this was before they started talking to Brandon. It was just Don Juan, Kandi, and Todd. And then they also had a conversation about Brian, and someone named Pebbles was saying that she saw Brian with a container and like alcohol and stuff like that. And so Don Juan had a conversation with Brian, but I'm hoping that Brian stay on the straight and narrow and continue to be okay. Excuse me, everybody. That's my daughter making unnecessary noise. The OLG gang comes in, and two people that they don't really care for are standing there, which is which is Todd and Philip, y'all. They do not like Todd and Philip. So Aunt Bertha give Philip this half a hug. She like Aunt Bertha, her face, it's no getting around it. Like, if she don't like you, her face says it all. Like, I think this lady is a trap, right? So they come in, and Todd agrees to work in the kitchen. Mama Joyce was floored. Like, you want to work in the kitchen? He was like, yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm still not feeling Todd, because Todd's still only there for the coins. I don't care what nobody say. Contest me on it. Todd can give two craps about that kitchen or what happened in it, as long as it don't cost him no money. As long as it's making money and he don't have to spend it, he is good on that kitchen. I'm telling you, he ain't trying to be bothered. So Brian sits down with Don Juan to have a conversation, and he straight asks Brian about, you know, his drinking, his sobriety. Have he been having problems with it? Has he been drinking? And Brian, like, I drink wine, like, that's all I've been doing here and there, like occasionally. And Don Juan is like, have you been drinking anything harder than that, like anything else? And he was like, tequila. Now, I can't drink tequila. No. And he was like, well, some tequila or whatever, but I'm not doing half of the stuff I used to do. And he started going down the list of stuff he used to do. Woo! I was like, wow. And he even said he will have his little, you know, seller buddy come on up and break him off something. Even at work. Like, he was really, really out there. And Don Juan was telling him, you know, like, I just don't want you to wind up in a bad place and I didn't help you or reach out to you or what have you. And I see where he coming from with that. Because you don't want to see your friends in a bad place. And Torrin even had a conversation with Brian about it, y'all. And I really hope Brian really still straight in there. I really hope that he doesn't go backwards. So apparently Don Juan did not know that Brian was really going through as much as he was going through. He did not know that Brian's sister unalived herself. And when he found out, he was just like, what? Like, he had no idea. Like, Brandon was dealing with all this on his own, and that had to be hard because he had the panoramic. He had his sister, you know, untimely demise. Like, it was just a lot, you know. So this guy went through a lot, and I really hope that he okay, because I really love me some Brian, y'all. So you got Safari and Patrick. She come over, y'all, with this pillow and this rug that is way too big for this space. This girl cannot decorate. Yes, she's probably good at the, you know, at the position that she does for as puffing butts and things like that. But decorations, leave that to Torrin. This girl is not going to work out. Y'all, that rug was so big. She had to fold the rug under. She put this real big plush pillow there, and then it's like blue long pillow. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd be knocked out in that space. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be asleep like a mother. I would read a book, listen to my music, or fall asleep right in that little spot. I'm just gonna tell the truth. But do she need to decorate that whole apartment? No. Nope. So here go that daggone Patrick, y'all. Patrick is so simple. Patrick said Safari made him prove that he was the one for her. Whereas though a lot of other women be like, here, Patrick. Here, Patrick, take it. And he be like, but what if I don't want it? But I take it anyway. Y'all, when he said that, I think I rewound about 3 times. That junk was so funny. I was like, what is he talking about? And he was like, here, Patrick, take it. But if I don't want it, but I take it anyway. Y'all, I cracked up. I thought that was so funny. The facial expression, his voice, everything was just funny at that moment. I said, oh my God, this guy is really crazy. So he made Safari aware that he does want to have a house warmer. But you know what did it, y'all? He threw Kandi name in there because Kandi did say, well, if that's what you want to do, then do it. And he told her, like, well, Kandi think that I should do it. Safari had nothing to say. She ain't go against it at all. When she heard Kandi name say do it, she ain't say crap. You know why? Because her being on Kandi's show got her clientele too for her business. So she know where them coins reside. She was like, you know what? Anybody else, remember, anybody else that said something about the housewoman, she was shooting it down, shooting it down, shooting it down. It's like, it's what I say, it's what I say. You know, we talking about when Kandi got into that equation and she heard Kandi said do it, she ain't say nothing. She was like, okay, I guess we can go ahead. I'll support you. Y'all, them coins, I'm telling you. I was like, oh, she ain't no dummy. She ain't no dummy at all. So they're gonna go on and have that little housewarming party. That he wanted in the first place was scared to say anything. Little scaredy cat. Y'all, Chandrika and Rashad. He had on this glitter shirt, y'all. And Drika was asking everybody, like, are you the one that said something to Kandi and Todd? Are you and everybody like, no, 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 no. So I'm looking at Chandrika like, she was like, well, it's like no more suspects. And I'm looking at her like, there is, like, sis, look in the mirror. It's you. Like, it's you. Look, just turn around, look in the mirror, and there go your final suspect right there. It's you. There you go. Glad to help you. So Don Juan and Rashad see each other, and Don Juan like, what's up with that shirt? So Rashad like, you like it? Yo, Don Juan face, his voice squeaked so bad. I don't even know what he said. Rashad like, you like it? Don Juan was like, I said, oh my goodness, these people on this show is crazy. I said, no, he didn't. Dude, he don't like that man's shirt. And he said it with like a pitch in his voice that was saying, no, I don't like your shirt. I absolutely hate that shirt. Child. I don't know. Whatever. The whole gang is ready to go to work in the kitchen, child. Aunt Bertha waiting to deliver a slap to the cameraman or the producer because she thought he was trying to touch her butt. Then she thought about if he young and got money, he could touch her. I said, Aunt Bertha a trip. So Aunt Bertha like, well, if they're young and cute, then they can touch me and got money. I was like, this lady is a trip. Like, if they gonna fill on any of the OLG, let it be Mama Joyce. She the one with the bottom. Like, for real. Like, what is happening? So, oh, y'all, I skipped the part. I skipped the part with when Don Juan made Chandrika aware that was him that told, and then he showed her own self telling on her own self, y'all, and then she came to realize that she was the snitch. Yeah. So according to Aunt Bertha, she still got it. She said no money, no feel. What she know about no money, no feel? Aunt Bertha. See, I can't. These little ladies are a trip. Aunt Nora just sit back and laugh at them until somebody took her off, though. But other than that, Aunt Nora sit back and laugh at you. Todd and Kandi, they come rolling in late. And everybody like, y'all late. Kandi, I had a doctor's appointment. My Bertha said that you should have called. Something she told her, which was true. Like, just because you're on the restaurant, if you can be working here today, you can be late, then you need to let somebody know. So, of course, they made Aunt Bertha the manager of the kitchen, child. Whew. Aunt Bertha don't give a dog boy. She like, look, I'll be the manager, and I'm definitely gonna do what I want to do. Ain't nobody gonna argue with Aunt Bertha. Nobody's gonna pop a fuss. So they putting Todd on the deviled eggs or something. So he's like, oh, that's easy. I can do that. That ain't nothing. Like, if I had to do this all day, what? I'm like, y'all, please work the crap out of Todd. Please do not let him get off easy. Because if you do, he's never going to have the respect for you that he should. Don't let him get off easy. Work the crap out of him while you have him. Pretty much. So, Aunt Bertha, Mama Joyce, and Aunt Nora was saying that Todd don't know how hard it is to work that kitchen. And if it wasn't for Kandi, he would have been fired Melvin. And I believe so too. If it weren't for Kandi, I think Todd would have fired a lot of people. But why would you fire Melvin? It seemed like he was kind of sour about Kandi even putting Melvin through school for culinary. So Aunt Bertha said, was it Aunt Bertha? Wait a minute, y'all. Yeah, they said, Mama Joyce said, yeah, if it wasn't for Kandi, he would have fired Melvin. And Aunt Bertha said, yeah, and Melvin would have whooped his ass. I cracked. At that moment, that's all I could picture was Melvin and Todd guffing, y'all. I was cracking up. I said, how Aunt Bertha gonna send Melvin out there to whoop somebody, because he got fired? Aunt Bertha never tripped. So Aunt Bertha said, so they looking all around for Aunt Bertha, y'all. After everybody get their assignments to figure out what they're gonna do, they looking around for Aunt Bertha. She is outside smoking this long cigarette. I said, this lady ought to hug. She don't give a doggone. So Aunt Bertha said, I'm the manager, but I'm still gonna help y'all because y'all move slow. I said, no, she didn't. She went and had a cigarette break, took and got her energy up, y'all. Now everybody else moves slow except for her. So Kandi and Chandrika, Chandrika was right. Watching y'all, that lady, whoever the lady was, do the yams or whatever, they do not measure that stuff. And when Chandrika was saying that the people was saying that the food doesn't taste the same on a consistent basis, like Monday it might taste real good, Sunday it might taste good, and then another day it might taste excellent or what have you. She was not lying, because when you got back in the kitchen and Melvin was like, well, the food tastes the same every day because everybody followed the recipe. Well, according to the back of that kitchen, the lady that was whipping up that stuff, she was pouring and measuring with her eyes, honey, because she done was sure about measuring with a measuring cup. She was not following the recipe. So that actually made a point in Chandrika's favor, to be totally honest. That made a point in her favor. Like, they're not following the recipe, okay? So Kandi and Mama Joyce, they go to Safari place of business so that Mama Joyce can get a butt suction, if that's what you call it, girl. I don't know. Look, it's a butt suction in my book, because her butt was suctioning up. Mama Joyce, 72 years old, but let me tell you something, baby. That lady is bomb, okay? Bomb. She has the body of a younger woman. Like, she need nothing done to me. She was bomb. 72 years old and still look like that? Wow. Kandi got some darn good genes. Darn good genes. Oh my goodness. I was like, okay, Mama Joyce, like, child, you done put a lot of us young girls to shame with that one. I said, okay. So Kandi was talking to Safari about the housewoman. She like, well, what's up with this housewoman or whatever? And let me tell y'all something. Kandi checked her without checking her. You see what I'm saying? Like, she checked her like, yeah, I pretty much told Patrick he needs to have it if it's something he wants to do. So Kandi was just like eyeing her a little bit, like, Kandi got her eyes on sis, believe me. Kandi got her eyes on sis, and I'm gonna tell you something. Kandi not gonna let her cold take over Patrick. It is not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen, because Kandi has too much influence over Patrick to allow Safari to do that. And Kandi was watching her like, I got you. I got your number. So Kandi eyeing old girl. You got Brandon, Phillip, and Don Juan. Y'all, they call Brandon in there. They have a conversation with him and let them know that they saw what he was doing with Dominique in the office. Child, Brandon's face looked like a deer caught in headlights, and I was just like, and y'all got the nerve to put him in charge of firing somebody? How in the world? Why in the world would he be in charge of firing Brian? And he's doing worse stuff than Brian. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, really? This guy is not managed material. Like, how in the world did he even get this position? What is happening? So he's standing there. So they was like, well, what do you suppose we do about this? He was like, well, Maybe she can go over to another restaurant. Y'all, Philip looked at him and and then Don Juan looked at him and I'm like, oh, they both laughed at you. You funny, son. You're funny. So let me get this straight, okay? Let me just get this straight for a minute, and then I'm about to be done with this. Dom Unique has been working there before Brandon. Brandon filled out an application and did an interview and got a job there because he wanted to get closer to Dom Unique. Brandon knows better as a manager than to have a smooching session with an employee in the restaurant, at that restaurant, okay? But then when it all boils down and they ask you what would be the best source going forward, what would be best going forward so that both of them can keep their jobs and maintain a relationship, and your answer, sir, is move Dom Unique to another restaurant. Is he serious? That's the type of guy I don't want. Because you're not looking out for me. You're looking out for you. He ain't say move me to another restaurant because I'm the manager and I had no business doing that. He said move her to another restaurant. And she been there longer than you. You don't give a damn. You don't care. And these some guys I be talking about, and this is why, honestly, this is why I say don't date nobody on a job. This is why. He threw her under the bus and didn't even think twice about it. Then they told him, well, we can't move her. If we move anybody, it would have to be you. His lazy behind, he lazy at work, he lazy off work. His lazy behind don't want to take that extra few minutes to get to another restaurant to work because he's comfortable with where he's at doing nothing. He knows that if he goes to another restaurant, he can't do that. So he decided to throw Dom Unique under the bus. I'm like, oh gosh. Ugh. He's like a clown for that one. For real. Then he goes to the place where Dominique is dancing. And this is what I like about Dom Unique. She's bartending now, but she has a career ahead of her. She has a future ahead of her. She's looking forward to her future. She's not stopping at where she's at, and that's what I like about her. She's moving on. She's doing big things. She's going to London. I mean, she's doing what she's pursuing her dream and her goals. And the only one thing I wish she'd do is let Brandon stand where the hell he at, because he ain't no good. So he goes to her. And he only went over there to her dance rehearsal. She looked like, why are you here? Like, why are you at my dance rehearsal? I did not invite you here and I didn't bring you here. He went over there because he wanted to inform her that Kandi, Todd, Philip, Don Juan, all them saw the video of those two making out in the office, and that they were saying that either her or him have to move to another restaurant if they're going to continue with this. They did not say her, sir. They said you. And Dominique is not no dummy, because she said, oh, so you pretty much trying to save your job or trying to, get me to leave. And he is. Yes, he is. He a snake in the grass. He's a snake in the grass. He can give two craps about where she work or what she doing, long as he be able to maintain her and maintain his job. That is his goal. His goal is to maintain that relationship and maintain his job at OLG. He don't give a crap where she work at. She can work on top of the roof for all he care. Long as she stays in a relationship with him and he get to stay at his job and be in a relationship with her, he can give two craps, y'all. That's the guy you don't want, is a Brandon. You don't want him. You don't want him at all. You don't want him. He's not a protector. He'll throw you behind under the bus in a heartbeat. But that's the end of my commentary for this show, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all very much for supporting me. Follow me on Instagram, Chitchatwithinky. Chitchatwithinky. I keep saying at Chitchatwithinky on Instagram. My daughter business page, flame_unique. And her business website is flameunique.com, y'all. Until the next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye.